That's crazy though, because that is true. Like my family, I have family in Newport News and in Virginia Beach, and that was like going down south. If you got sent there to on such and such's house for a couple of weeks in the summer,
yeah, man,
that was down south. But you was by the beach.
Yeah, I stayed in Rochester in the summertime, and my family came up to visit a bunch of times from Culpeper, and we went down there once. But I remember Dex, my boy Dex, my closest friend, my best friend. His mom was sending him to Florida. What felt like going to Florida for the summer, but I think it was only like 2 weeks.
Really?
And that used to be like the worst.
Wow.
Because I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I have a couple other friends, but that's my road dog. Like we get on our bikes and we go and play basketball, doing all that shit all day. And that used to be crazy. I used to hate that shit during the summertime.
Oh man, going down south, that was a thing.
Yeah, I didn't want to do any, I might have mentioned this before. I didn't want to do anything but ride my bike, play basketball, play football all summer. That's all I wanted to do. I don't want to go to camp. I remember my dad sent me to camp one time. Did I ever tell you about that?
Yes, you did.
It was the worst thing ever.
Yeah, camp wasn't happening in my way. I
And
had
then
too many grandparents.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
All the cousins,
Exactly.
they would just be shuffling houses.
Yeah, nah, man. I just want to hang out, yo. I'm in school for all those months.
I just wanted to go to the beach.
Just want to have fun. You always wanted the beach.
That's all I wanted to do.
You loved the beach when you were a kid too.
Yeah.
Word.
You can't grow up by it and not, I mean,
that's right.
Some people
Long Island.
don't. Some people don't like it, but you can't grow by it. Long Island summers are different.
You said it's different.
Oh, it's great. Yeah.
Because of the beach and stuff.
And the warmth and the breeze, and it's different.
It's just different, huh? I've never been there. Never been to Long Island either.
Oh, we're gonna have to do. We have so much to do.
Yeah, man. Take me up to Long Island. Son. What's Nathan's?
Nathan's. Oh, the hot dogs.
Pause.
Nathan's hot dogs.
Yeah,
and
man.
Fries. You get like the 50-50, the half fries and the half onion rings.
Come on, son. I'm trying to experience that. I love food. I'm with it. I'm with it.
Definitely gonna do
See some different shit.
Yeah, we do Coney Island, so you get it right.
Yeah, I heard it's wild out there too.
Yeah, I mean, but some of them is starting to gentrify, so it's changing.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah, man. So are we official? We're recording. So
okay. Well, thank you for that, Teddy Riley guy.
I had to hype you up.
Sweat fest that I had.
You know what I'm saying? Jam. I didn't find the New Jack Swing version though. It's another version out there that went crazy.
Word up, down.
It's another version
down,
of the
New Jack Swing. That
one,
right?
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know what instruments that was.
Hey, leave me alone.
I'm with it. I'm here for it.
Down. The thing about the New Jack Swing, I know what you're talking about. So, I don't know. Sometimes the versions be weird on the streaming platforms. You gotta search.
I gotta check. I'm not satisfied with what just happened.
But it's okay because we had Teddy's Jam, and that song is like how many minutes? 17 minutes.
Yeah.
of Aaron Hall just saying jam.
Basically, no vocals. The production was insane. Just listen to that right now in these headphones. I'm like, whoa.
It was nothing but the Sweat Fest song.
Teddy Riley.
That's back when people were dancing.
Sweating.
Wearing the rayon outfit, the silk pants.
And sweating it out.
And sweating it out. Had the curl kit activator on top. the high top S curl. And it was dripping down and staining the neck of
You sound like you were, whoa. You sound like you preaching now. Dripping down and staining. You sound like Farrakhan a little bit just now.
Those are some good ass days, man.
Just
good times, dancing. Yo. Teddy Riley is a treasure. The music that he created, the New Jack Swing that he, made was a soundtrack. Of us growing up.
Yeah, he created the sound.
Like I can think of, remember Color Me Bad, I Want to Sex You Up. Remember New Jack City, the movie? How many times did I go see it in the Dollar Theater? And how many times do I still watch it when it comes on BET?
Forget about it.
Just for no reason.
He created a whole sound. You know, that's crazy because he's out of Virginia Beach, right?
Yes.
And another artist out of Virginia Beach area that created an entire sound, Timbaland.
Yeah, and
also Pharrell. Those are three 3 complete sounds that came out from a production standpoint, came out of that area.
Yes.
That changed music.
Black music and regular music, because you think about Justin
Everybody's
Timberlake,
trying to do
all these people that they've worked with. I mean, look, Teddy Riley worked with Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Remember the time?
You out of control right now, yo. Y'all should have seen her.
Do you?
20 minutes ago, she was on death's bed.
Play
you and music.
me, you and me.
Yo, let's cheers this right now. Cheers to you. We still dry January.
We're still alcohol freeing it, you guys. Yes, we are. Yes.
And let's just say, welcome to the Where's Brunch podcast, episode 16.
Hey.
Thank you to everyone who has supported so far.
Shout out to the people who've been watching.
Follow.
And thank you for letting us know that you watch.
Yeah. Appreciate you. Yes. Follow, like, subscribe, share, all those good things. We'll say that up front, right?
Drop a comment.
Because, people don't be listening all the way through sometimes. So you got to let them know ahead of time.
Like,
oh, I should subscribe? Oh, okay. You got to tell people.
Yeah, like you click the button.
Hit the notification bell. So when we drop, you get notified.
If you're on YouTube, there's like a subscribe button. You can click on that and subscribe to us.
This is good. This is non-alcoholic bubbly.
Non-alcoholic bubbly by Fraser Nay, you guys.
Is this also alcohol removed?
Alcohol removed. Yes.
Yeah.
We are at day 12.
Today is today's the 12th.
12. We're on day 12 of dry January, y'all.
Yep.
And I feel good.
It's going great.
How do you feel?
I feel great, man. I don't know if I notice a difference, but you do feel a little bit lighter, I guess. So, you know what I'm saying? I feel good.
I definitely feel like I told you the other day. I woke up and was like,
I feel really good.
I feel so good. I feel so light. And just, I think we don't really think about, for those of us who do indulge in alcoholic beverages, that it does put a little extra wear and tear on the body.
It does, yo. It does.
And so it's great to give the body a chance to just like dry out.
Reboot.
It's like, she ain't drinking none of that stuff.
Yeah. Give the liver a little break. Give everything a little break. Get the poison out your body. Drink water.
It's been a great month, I feel like, so far. I've been doing a lot of the self-care, health, wealth, tests, all these things, appointments, all that good stuff this month. And I think it's a great way to start the new year. My new year doesn't start until February 3rd.
Oh, Lord.
But
the birthday.
Yes, the birthday.
The birthday is on the way.
It is on the way. And right at the end, at the end of dry January, my birthday.
The 1st and the 2nd of February might be a blur.
I'm okay with
make it to your birthday.
Woo! Go Gina, it's your birthday. Go Gina, it's your birthday. So
that's what's up, man.
Yeah,
I'm glad you're doing well.
I'm doing good.
Everything is good right now. Let's start it off.
Okay, let's start it off.
Shout out to Damar Hamlin, discharged from the hospital.
Amen. Shout out to him.
Bless up.
Thank God. Like, this could have gone a totally different way. The fact that the week of, he's still getting out. Yeah. That's a blessing.
Shout out to him. That for those who don't know, that is the Buffalo Bills football player who suffered cardiac arrest on the field and had to be resuscitated. They performed CPR on him and got him to the hospital. So he got discharged from the hospital a day or so ago.
Yes, he is alive and well, and his family is taking care of him. Shout out to Bills Nation. I mean, I'm a Giants fan, but still, the way that team has rallied behind him and
other teams too.
And other teams, yes. I mean,
give them credit.
Kudos to the NFL for what they did on Sunday, acknowledging the team and Damar, and Saturday too. Was it Saturday and Sunday? They did some special, and I loved seeing the threes everywhere.
ESPN, who is not the most desirable network these days, but they turned the E around, put 3 on their microphones and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And the Bills came out, they played against the Patriots and
crushed them
for opening kickoff, return for a touchdown.
Yeah. And
they just went berserk.
Just berserk. It almost made you tear up. I mean, like I watched the coach for the opening and he was just welled up with emotions, and I was like, okay, I can't watch this because I'm gonna be crying. I'm gonna be crying because I know me. But it was great to see that opening touchdown.
I think you missed it. You were, I don't know, either
I left
doing
to
something
go
else.
Get
You
Kennedy.
left. There was another kickoff return, 101-yard kickoff return for a touchdown in that game by Buffalo.
Are you serious?
Same game, two of them, same game.
I love it.
It was just like he was there with him or something.
Yeah, they were doing that for him.
It was crazy, yeah. They did that for him.
They did that for him, and that was
so
beautiful.
yeah, man. I'm happy to hear the news. Other good news up front, man. We have nothing but good news today.
That's a good news.
We're not doing the bad news stuff.
All
man.
right.
No negativity. Abbott Elementary success. There's the Golden Globes yesterday, right?
Come on.
The day before or something like
that?
that?
Other night, the Golden Globes happened. I didn't even know it was happening. And my child sent me a picture of Tyler James. That's his name. Everybody hates Chris.
Yeah.
He won.
Yeah,
oh
he
my
won.
Gosh.
He won a Golden Globe.
Can I just say, that's life's work for him. You know, he's been Disney. He's been Everybody Hates Chris.
Yeah.
And now here at Abbott Elementary, he
That's
is
dope.
finally getting his due recognition because he's an excellent actor.
Did you see the text messages that they shared? What's homegirl's name that made the show? Quinta. She had texted him years ago. Was like, dude, you won't believe it. NBC, I think it's NBC or ABC, one of them, just bought my show, the one I told you about.
Wow.
And he basically was like, that's what's up type of thing, whatever. And then I guess he ended up on the show.
Listen.
That's dope, right?
Shout out to Quinta Brunch.
She's dope, man. She's so dope.
Listen, I remember her from
She's funny too.
The Vine. Her little vignettes, and the one where she was looking at the dude, he was buying her the popcorn and the large size, and she was like, "Oh, he got money."
Oh, I saw that clip somewhere. Somebody
That's her.
played that. Yeah. She went viral with that.
Yes, she went
right,
viral.
Right, I
with
heard
that.
about that.
And she's so tiny, and the dude was so big, and then she was just like, "Oh, it's going down."
Right.
So I love to see stuff like this, and I saw her Oprah interview. I still haven't watched it yet, but once you do Oprah, you can do no wrong.
Well, I got to shout out to. I got to talk to my brothers real quick because the Italian woman on the show. You saw her at the Golden Globe. You saw what she had on. She's a little thickums, brothers.
What's her
Fists
name?
in the air. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know her name. I don't know.
Gosh, yes.
Yeah, she was looking a little thick.
She's the Italian redhead on the show. But if you ever notice, she's always wearing like the leggings.
But it be black
and
though.
it's black.
It's
So
black. You don't really
can't
see.
tell.
You know what I'm saying? She had the gray number on. I was like, wait a minute, hold on. I got sending out the bat signal to the bros.
Oh, really? Was this happening?
The bros gotta know.
In the brothers chat.
Nah, I ain't even talking to nobody. I just talking to you about it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I gotta let the bros know.
Oh, she thick.
Bat signals, thick with the QUE.
Yeah, she thick.
Not THICK, the QUE on the end.
QUE. She's thick.
If you watching this, shorty, you know what I'm saying? Where's Brunch, man? We rock with you. She's funny too, though.
Yeah, she's hilarious.
They're all great together on that show.
They're an ensemble, and I'm glad that the show itself also won, because just what they're doing and the message that they're sending about inner city schools and kids and educating and stereotypes and all those things. Mr. C is hilarious.
Yeah, man, he's hilarious.
He's so corny, and he's so real.
Yup.
As a representation of teachers in school.
They do a great job at covering all the demographics in Philadelphia in that school. They got the Muslim girls, the Muslim kids in there. You know what I mean? The school is like 98% black. I mean,
And can we talk about the principal, Ava?
Oh man, she's hilarious. She's fantastic. She crushes that role.
Hilariously inappropriate.
I like her.
She got ASMR. She got a podcast. She's on TikTok. She's on you. She's on Instagram. She's doing all these things, and she dated an NBA player.
She dating damn, who was that? That was damn, my man from Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, and we're like, word that too.
Hilarious how she pulled that. That was so funny.
That was very funny.
That was good stuff.
She's great. She's really
good stuff, man. So yeah, shout out to them.
Congrats to them.
Abbott Elementary, once again, round of applause.
Yes.
To them. We are big fans. We watch.
Yes, we watch and we laugh. Oh my gosh.
Hilarious.
The podcast episode was hilarious.
Yeah, that was hilarious. That was the last one that just came on recently.
Yeah.
That was funny, man.
It was, definitely.
So I got a question for you, though.
Y'all know how this goes.
No, I ain't gonna set you on this time.
Okay, go for it.
Maybe it's more of a question for the audience.
Okay.
You know, the whole theory that the man gets the big piece of chicken.
Oh, Jesus. Here we go.
Do a husband and wife or man and woman, boyfriend, girlfriend, are we supposed to eat? Is the man supposed to get more food on his plate by default than the woman? I'm really asking. Is that a thing? Because my dad's plate used to be stacked.
Really?
Stacked beyond, you know what I'm saying? So it was always like the man gets this portion of food. So in our relationship, I noticed our portions are pretty much similar. I always end up getting more. But I'm starting to wonder, am I getting more just to fulfill this stereotype or this myth that has been?
You might not really need it.
I might not even need it, but my mentally, am I feeling like less of a man because I eat the same amount as my wife? What do you think about this whole theory?
I mean,
are you familiar with it? No, I'm saying it for real now. I know I'm cracking jokes, on us, but are you familiar with this whole concept of the men having bigger portions on their plates?
You know what? I've never really paid attention to that, honestly. I'm trying to think back, like if I have an example, and I don't really have one of, I don't know.
Is that a thing, y'all?
I don't know.
Brunch crew.
If you eat, you eat. You eat your food. Like, you make plates, and because I make his plate.
Fellas, your plate comes out. Her plate comes out. You side eye her plate. You count her wings. She got 5 wings. You look at your plate. You got 5 wings. The rice is pretty close too. Rice is pretty close. Nobody cares about the vegetables. And you're like, yo, she got the same exact amount as me. What do you do at that point?
So is it a thing? Do you think a woman should eat less than a man?
I don't know. No. Okay. I mean, at the end of the day, no. You eat whatever, you need to, for nourishment and whatnot. Yeah. But this sub world that we live in, I need to know because I grew up like that. Like
I think subliminally now I need to pack more food on your plate.
No.
So that you could feel more manly.
Right. Am I doing this? You know what I'm saying? What is this toxic masculinity? Is that what they call it?
Is this like a man thing?
I have no clue. I'm asking. I need answers from the people, the brunch crew. Tell me, please.
What to say. I don't know what to say. I just cook the food and I give you a plate.
I mean, like tonight I cooked turkey burgers.
Yes.
And what we call foundry fries, right?
Fries, yes.
And my little herb blend. Uh-huh. And I might have put a few more fries on my plate than I put on yours. And I was like, is this right? Well, but then you didn't even eat the rest of yours either.
I was full. Listen, the food stuff for me today.
I need some answers, man. Fellas, is it just me? Ladies, when you make your guys' plates?
Well, first of all, are we making men's plates?
Some, yeah.
Because not all are doing that.
Or no, I'm talking about people this relate to. If you ain't cooking, shit, this don't relate to you. You know what I mean? So for those,
or fixing plates. Sometimes ladies just make the food and be like, "All right, food ready."
If you're not cooking and fixing plates, then this don't relate to you. Fucking fast forward to the next topic. You know what I mean? If this relates to you, then answer the question. You know what I mean? I want to know about that. It's a funny thing.
It is very funny because I realize that this is a thing for you.
Yeah.
If you're looking at the plates, like looking at mine, looking at his, looking at mine.
No. Okay, my head on one time. I'm side-eyeing.
He one times it.
I side-eye.
But I be feeling it, y'all. I be feeling it. I be like, he over here counting how many wings is on my
My side-eye game crazy, son. You had to watch out, Rochester. You never know somebody might be coming out to rob you or something. A side-eye.
This is so funny because I think that this is it's just, I don't want to say it's male ego. It's toxic masculinity.
Toxic masculinity.
You think that you should have more
a great
food
term
on your plate? What the hell?
Is toxic masculinity the new what is it called? Narcissist? No, narcissist. The term narcissism and narcissist, it gained popularity a few years ago, and you know, it was thrown away around so much. Now it's toxic masculinity.
Toxic masculinity. I mean, at least there's no toxic femininity. We're good.
No comment.
Ching.
Oh man.
Too funny.
Yeah, you know, man.
Too funny, y'all.
I appreciate you cooking for me and stuff.
I love cooking for you because I know you're gonna eat it all.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat. Pause. I'm gonna eat that food. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna clean that plate off. I'm playing around out here. I'm a grown boy.
Hey. Yes.
You lean with it, rock with it just now.
With it.
Is this on lights, camera, action? Because you were dead to the world just a little while ago. I like it. I love it. It's a producer's dream. Anything on your mind?
You know, this is for the ladies who can relate. You can't relate to this. But I had like a new experience this week, and I don't even think you knew about it. I am now the proud owner of a shower cap.
That's what's up, man.
I don't know how I missed this in my entire 46 years of living that I never owned a shower cap before.
That's incredible.
And then moving here and living in our new space with the shower
turbo shower
that gives you the Himalayan experience. It's a rainforest. It's all these things that will jack up your hair. If you got a pixie in your hair, you trying to keep it together, you trying to hold it together and make it through the week. My hair is always ending up wet. Like just the top of it has like a damp mist on it from shower. No matter how quick, no matter how quick I try to be in the shower, no matter what I try to do, I tie it down, all these things, and then my hair still ends up being damp, which is not good for just trying to keep it together. So I finally purchased a shower cap.
I think you took a shower in this apartment before I did. On day one, whatever that day was, right? And when I went and took the shower next, I was like, oh, hell no. This water pressure is way too low.
It was fine then,
compared, no, it wasn't. Compared to my old apartment here.
It was fine for my hair.
But yeah, but you used to love the water pressure in my old apartment.
Yes.
In that shower.
Moan. It was moan worthy.
You was in there, going crazy. And I had maintenance come out and fix the water pressure. And then you were like, this is blowing my hair away.
Yes.
And the first thing I said was, why don't you get a shower cap? And I don't think you didn't even conceptualize it. Like,
because I was
like, what are you talking about? So you've been using it and it's working out.
Oh my gosh. It's so
That's
great.
dope.
It's so great. It's
That's hilarious.
Saving me a whole toweling my hair after the shower, letting it air dry, unable to do anything like curl it or anything because it's all jacked up. So I'm much better.
This is the real life episode, I swear.
I got a shower cap and it's got like a satin lining on the outside and then the plastic is on the inside. So it looks like it's all soft and satiny and then it's all,
This segment of the show is sponsored by the Black Women Delegation.
But I mean, I took a shower and I pulled it down to even protect my sideburns, y'all.
Oh man!
Listen, the slick down sideburns, they was not standing up when I got out the shower, and they weren't wet like they normally.
That's progress.
I do face products, and I got a pre-cleanse, and then I have the cleanser, and then I have the daily microfoliant, and then I have the follow-up serum, and so I got to keep my hair from getting wet in the shower from all these products that I use.
You really need to do some content about all your products, yo. I swear. Baking spices. She has some kind of body butter.
Shout out to Lux Ash Company for my pumpkin spice.
She becoming the best,
body
smelling
butter.
like a fresh baked apple pie. and had a nerve to be sleepy sometime. I'm like, yo.
I'm not getting no sleep if I put that stuff on.
Jeez.
So yeah, I'm excited about my shower cap and maintaining my hair.
Man.
So
I'm happy for you, yo.
Thank you so much. That's what I had to share today.
So, this week, I'm almost 50, as I like to say.
You sexy.
I'm almost 50. Thank you.
Ow.
Appreciate that. Shout out to, you know what I'm saying, folks hitting 50 soon.
Hey, right?
And as we all know, we have to get exams and certain types of medical attention at this age every now and then and whatnot, however many years in between. So I scheduled a colonoscopy, right?
Yes, you did.
And, there's multiple layers to this whole thing.
Okay.
And I mean, of course, anybody out there, what is it, over the age of 40, I believe, you're supposed to 45. So I don't know, whatever that, whenever you get to that age, man, like, don't put it off. You know what I'm saying? Go get yourself checked up. This is important. Our health. If we don't have our health, we have nothing. We talk about that a lot. But there's funny things that go along with a colonoscopy, the lead up to it. So they, at a certain point, you have to cut out leafy, high fiber foods. Mm-hmm. So goodbye vegetables. Your little diet that you was on, trying to be healthy. Goodbye, right? Meat, potatoes, stuff like that is what they want you to eat. And then, let's fast forward. You end up having to go on a 24-hour fast, right? Mm-hmm. Which consists of you consuming what I will just call a hyper laxative.
Clean you out.
Okay? Super lax. Prescription stuff. Comes in a brown paper bag with a staple in the top of it.
It's official.
Okay? So you can't eat and you're emptying out because, of course, they have to do this exam. Now, here's the great part of it, right? So you get there to the doctor and, you get dressed and everything and they lay you down, whatever. They give you the oxygen. They put the different things on you so they can monitor you and all that kind of good stuff. Mm-hmm. Little IV situation. And then the doctor, this is my experience. The doctor comes in and he introduces himself. And I met him before at the consultation thing. Mm-hmm. And he's like, yeah, it's going to be 45 minutes or something to that effect or whatever. And I'm like, okay. And then I opened my eyes and it was over. That's how the medicine, the anesthesia that they give you, mm-hmm. They need to bottle that up.
No, they don't.
Listen.
That's what they have in anesthesiology.
I know.
You need a licensed professional to give that to you.
You need to be able to rent mobile anesthesiologists.
Not rent.
I need to rent somebody. Yo, I mean, you cannot account for the time in the slide. I don't remember closing my eyes. Wow. I don't remember anything. And you just wake up and it feels like it was just a second that passed.
Wow.
That's some serious stuff. Yeah, and then afterwards, you took me to get food and I had lasagna.
He had a dream. Well, when he woke up, that's what he was thinking.
Woke up out of this stupor, and the first thing that comes to my mind is Lena's lasagna and garlic bread.
And what else?
And I wanted wine too.
You said red wine.
But we're on dry January, so we didn't do that.
Yeah.
But you did take me to Lena's, and we got Lena's.
Yes.
And I came home and ate that, and it still took about 2 days for my stomach to get back right.
Yeah, you were still convalescing.
Yeah, it was crazy. So, but all jokes aside, go get yourself checked out.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Because you never know better. If there's something going on, better to find out early.
Preventative.
Yeah, and then for it to be too late, yo. So
absolutely.
That was my thanks for riding it out with me.
I'm your wifey. That's what I'm here for.
You know what I'm saying?
Show for you. Make sure you're good.
So after all
Hold
that,
your elbow.
Right? After all, because you had to drive me.
Yep.
And you needed to be there. They won't let you get it done if you don't have someone to drive you. Mm-hmm. So you drove me home, because you're still a little wobbly afterwards.
Yeah, you were walking slow.
You're a little wobbly and stuff. Thanks for writing that out. And of course, like I said, it took a couple of days to recover. And then when I finally was like, I felt good. And then she shows up with the bacon spices on. And we'll skip to the next topic. You know what I'm saying? Back in the saddle, baby. Come on. Talk to me.
Let you, get better and then get better.
So right? So speaking of colonoscopies and old folks, I feel like I'm talking a lot, right?
It's good.
Because I got this next one too.
Good.
And I'm talking to so much with this Invisalign, and it is difficult. It is not easy.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy, yo.
Oh, wow.
It is crazy. So, old people be doing too much.
So when you say old people, what kind of old people you mean?
Some people might look at us and say, y'all old people doing too much. I think that's why, I think our kids probably look at us like that. But I talked to my dad the other day. And for many of you who know me, friends, when I start a story off with, I'll talk to my dad the other day. Y'all know it's about to be something good. My dad is hilarious. And he called me. He called me back. I had actually called earlier and spoke with my mom, but he was taking a nap, which he does in the middle of the day, which he should be doing. And he said, we're talking, and he says, hey man, you remember, I'll say the name. He said, you remember AD? I said, yeah, I remember him. He was like an older dude. I mean, of course, he's an old man compared to me. I was a child, but he was one of them, just a street dude that used to be around my grandmother's house when my grandmother, back when she was an alcoholic, and the house was just live and crazy with all the drugs and alcohol, and just everybody from the streets just came to my grandmother's house, and us kids would just be there running around and stuff. I remember AD. He always had a mean car. Like, he was a car dude. I said, yeah, I remember AD. He said, yeah, man. He said the other day, he says the other day he got some 13, 14-year-old kids hijacked him. And he meant carjacked, right? So he hijacked him, and they beat him up, and they ran him over with the car. I said, what? I said, man, he said, yeah, man. I said, in Rochester? He said, yeah, right here in Rochester. I said, did he pass, or is he okay? He's like, yeah, he recovered, man. He's doing all right. And he said, I'm surprised. Here's the old people be doing too much part. He says, I'm surprised they was able to do that to him, man, because AD is a street person. He always been a street dude, man, and you can't get nothing over on him like that. And I said, how old is AD? He's like, how old is AD? He said to himself, how old is AD? Oh, he about 78, 79. I said, he is an elderly man.
Listen.
What are you talking about?
Listen.
Why do you think? And it made me think he probably also thinks that he's still that street nigga, my dad, that is, that he was when he was younger and could still handle his business out here.
Your dad be working out every day.
Yes, he does.
Yes, he's in excellent shape.
He's an old man.
Like he would knock a motherfucker out.
In his mind, I'm sure he believes that. But he better not bother nobody. All right? He just said 80 and 78, 79 years old. How did these young dudes get this over him? What?
Listen.
Why old people be thinking they still got it?
They don't be knowing. You know, bless them. They don't be knowing.
My grandmother was the same way. I was talking about she'll knock somebody out. I should be looking at her like, even as a young kid, I'm like, dang, the old people still be having it? I didn't know back then.
Some of them think they do.
Some of them think they do, man. Old people be doing. Do you have any old people be doing too much type of story? I'm not sure if you thought of anything with this.
I mean, my dad.
Oh, yeah? Oh, your dad, that's right.
My dad is the perfect example of, you know, old people doing too much. My dad is in his 60s, about to be in his late. Yeah, he's kind of crossed over into his late 60s. And, you know, he out here with this big muscle truck. And it's just
with his backpack.
It's just the rumbling of this.
He got the speakers in there. Oh, he got the engine and stuff, the muffler.
The thing it makes all this noise. And I'll be like, dude, how old are you?
Yo, that truck is gigantic.
It is. It's very comfortable. I will say I rode in the back with zero problems. Plenty of leg room.
Mm-hmm.
Great headrest in the back. Adjustable seat.
Yo.
But I'm just like, dude, what you gonna do with this?
When your dad showed up to your daughter's, was it her birthday? Graduation party at your house?
Uh-huh.
When we was on the balcony. He pulled up in that truck, hops out, hat on backwards, backpack on, Converse on, comes in, just give me a cup. Got his own alcohol. I said, Dad is right where he wants to be.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Doing too much? Probably so. But guess what? He's right where he wants to be.
Yeah.
Hilarious, yo.
So yeah, I know about it. I totally know about it.
That shit is hilarious, man. I love the old folks, especially old black people. They're the best.
They are. They're fun though, because you get a good couple laughs.
Oh my goodness.
Get a good couple.
You get some stories, man. If you're blessed enough to have grandparents still, just sit down with them and talk to them, yo.
And listen.
So
Let
many
them
stories.
Go. They be having stories for days.
Yeah, man. There's so many stories from my grandmother on my dad's side that we didn't get. There's so many rumors out there about, you know, her background and stuff like that. It's just like, it's hard to get any information. Then she passed. That was it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But somebody out there probably knows something.
Probably.
I bet.
Probably.
You know what I mean? So
for sure.
Yeah, man. Anyway, so my question to you: have you ever been snitched on?
You know, my biggest snitchers are my children.
Yeah,
they'll snitch. They tell your business to people that they ain't got no business telling your business to.
No business telling your business.
Like, you know, when they were little.
And
you're just out, or you go see grandma and grandma, mommy did like, yo.
And you be sitting there looking at her like,
really? So my kids were my biggest snitches probably when they were little, like the 5 to 10 age, 5 to 10 years old, when they just, you know,
the worst,
and
yo.
you got to have that conversation with them before you get out the car. Like, listen. Listen. Don't be telling what's going on in our house at home. You ain't got to tell everybody everything. Everybody don't need to know everything. You can keep it to yourself.
Yeah, and they still do it.
Now they better. You know, they grown.
No. I'm saying after giving them that talk, they'll still do it.
It could be like one little question that my mom or my dad would ask, and then the floodgates just open up. All my business. And we went to the bank, and mommy brought this, and you know she got new bras, and and you know, I'm like, yo, are you serious right now? Man. So yeah, my kids. I would definitely say I've recalled times where they've just told all my business and had me sitting there just like, I can't even lie if I want to, because then they be corroborating each other. Yup. And you know what else? And you know what else?
And you know what else?
That's definitely happening.
Is that the first version of, but wait, there's more?
Yes. Absolutely.
Oh, man.
Absolutely, my kids.
That's fantastic, man.
Yeah.
But you got snitches
at work. Oh, yeah. So you get to learn who the snitches are.
Every office has one, I think.
You test it out.
It's like see where the leak is.
Yeah, you got to see where the fungus. We call the fungus among us.
The fungus among us. That is great. Yo. That's good material right there. That's good. That's good.
Thank you.
That is good. That's really good.
That's really good. Yes.
The fungus among us.
So I would say that. And then, remember, I made the mistake, y'all, of teaching some people a term. Dry snitching.
Oh, that's right.
And all of a sudden, now everybody in the office is using the term. And I'm like, what the hell happened? Why did he just say that? Why did he just...
Yep.
What? So yeah, the snitches in the office. There were people who would snitch and they didn't realize they were really snitching.
And that's the dry snitching part. Like it's really like it's really like real snitching.
Yeah.
But they dress it up like dry snitching.
Yeah, because
they act like they didn't know.
They're so used to telling stories about everything going on in the office that they just reveal information like, yeah, well, I came in this morning and I was the only person here.
Yeah.
So I had to go and I'm like,
yeah.
Word, you was the only person here when you came in this morning? Really?
Did you switch your hours to 3:30? Because you know
because I came out and nobody.
I
came out and I couldn't find you.
I couldn't find you.
Or I tried to find you on Messenger and you weren't green anymore.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I was trying to find you about something that could have freaking waited until tomorrow. For real.
Hilarious, man.
So yeah, don't get me started. Snitches get stitches. But yes, the fungus among us.
The fungus among us is great.
Enemy in my enemy.
You said what?
Enemy in my enemy.
Oh man, damn. Too many sayings.
Yeah, there's a lot. So what about you?
Oh man, I've been snitched on before, y'all.
Yeah, like have you gotten snitched on and gotten in trouble for it?
Yeah, twice.
What happened?
Well, the first time I got snitched on, I got snitched on twice for the same thing. Now I'm thinking about it. I was up at the school. I told you the story before. I'm not sure if I told this to the brunch crew before. I was tagging my name in the concrete as a kid. This is the first one because back then I was just calling myself E-Money. E-Money.
Yeah.
Some wet concrete. So I started tagging my name in the concrete. And all of a sudden I hear, hey! And we look up. It's me, my boy Dex, and this kid named Brandon. And I think y'all already know who's snitched. I look up and it's this construction dudes down the other end over at my the elementary school I used to go to. And I was like, oh shoot. So we ran, got our bikes, and me and Dex went down one road, Brandon with the other direction. So me and Dex get to his house, hide our bikes, you know what I'm saying, in the backyard stuff, looking out the window, waiting. Oh man. All right, I think I'm clear, so I'm gonna go home, whatever, right? So I get on my bike, ride home. Nothing. I get there. And there's a note in there, and it says, "We at your Uncle Harry's house." Right. For my mom left a note. Was there the sirens outside? You hear that? Mm-hmm. Oh, anyway. So, said we're at your Uncle Harry's house, whatever, right? So I called. He left the number. Called my Uncle Harry's house, and he's like, "I'm gonna come pick you up, whatever, right?" No, my Uncle Harry says, "Oh man, you don't get yourself in some trouble. This is my favorite uncle. I love him to death."
He gave you a heads up.
Gave me a heads up. And then my dad said, I'm on my way or whatever. I'm like, shit, I'm going to die. I'm about to die. Because there's like something going, that's the only thing that happened. And my dad, as everyone knows, is a very intimidating figure. I wasn't scared of him, but I was scared. I had that fear, the healthy fear. My dad gets home. Let's go and go to the Uncle Harry's house, get in the car himself. He starts driving. Mm-hmm. He says, man, you got to watch who you're hanging out with. I looked at him and I said, what do you mean? He says, that boy Brandon told on you. I was like, I was sitting in the passenger side, and then just picture this. I turned and looked out the window, was like, fucking Brandon, yo. Oh, vengeance. Oh, I was so mad. I didn't get in trouble. My dad was so cool. I didn't get in trouble for it. He gave me a little game.
Yeah.
I ain't fuck with Brandon since then. Till what's today's date? January 12th.
Oh, it was it.
It was it, yo.
It one and done.
Yup, that was it, man.
Wow.
Nigga snitched on me, man. Now, it's snitching in a way because he was there and watching me do it. Mm-hmm. but he wasn't actually participating. So really, I don't know if it was snitching.
He still snitched. He could have been like, I don't know who
He
it
had
was.
to tell.
Yeah, I don't know who it was.
But, you know, as a kid, those who probably caught up to him, he was scared and shit, he told. Yeah. But that's not my problem. I had to cut him off. It was over. Yeah. Second time? You want to hear the second time?
Yeah.
I told you the second time before, but I didn't tell the brunch crew. So, as you all can tell, I was a tagger. I am a tagger, but I just don't actively tag now. Once a tagger, always a tagger. So, I was in middle school, and my name was Case 1. That was my tag name, Case 1, CASE1, the word 1. And I used to tag my name all over the city, and including my middle school. Crushed my school. And I'm walking to my homeroom at the end of the day one day, and I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna clip this and put this on Facebook, because one of the people that was there that snitched on me, I don't know if he did actively, but he was in there. We're Facebook friends to this day. Walking by the office, the vice principal's office, I look up in there and I see everybody in there that I know that tag. Ooh. And they was like, they kind of started pointing at me when I'm walking by. So I just kept walking.
They started pointing.
So I went to my homeroom, right? And I'm sitting there nervous, scared, all this stuff, right? So the bell ring. I'm walking out to my bus. I come out the front door of the school. I'm out the school now. Yeah. I'm like, I see my bus.
Yeah.
Walking to my bus. And then we had a dean named, a sentry named Jim. Had this walkie-talkie in his hand. He put his walkie-talkie right in my chest. McKnight.
Gotcha.
Go to by the principal's office.
Oh.
I go in there. Everybody's in there. And they're like, write your name down and write your tag name. I wrote my name down. I wrote my tag name. He says, the vice principal says, oh, you're Case 1. I was like, damn. So they said, look, we can call all y'all parents, or y'all can stay after school every day for 2 weeks and scrub.
Wow.
I stayed out of school for 2 weeks and scrubbed the school, man. They snitched on me, man. They had to do that.
So wait. But did they snitch on you?
Yes.
Well, because they said write your name and write your tag, so maybe they didn't know your tag name.
No, they told him that I was tag. They probably told him I was Case 1, but they told them that Eddie McKnight is the tag. He's a tagger.
He wanted us to.
He wanted us. They came and got me.
You could have wrote your old one. E Money.
You as a child, again, just like with Brandon, as a child faced with adults under pressure, you're just gonna tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't that much of a, I was a vandal. I wasn't like, a really street savvy, super street nigga like that. So I would have got more trouble if I'd have lied.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Gotcha.
I couldn't make up a tag because they're not seeing. But they snitched on me, man. They snitched on me.
Dang.
And so I was curious. I thought about those stories. I was wondering if you ever been snitched on.
Wow.
Or anybody out there has ever been snitched on for real. You know what I'm saying? Rashad, my boy Rashad, you was in that room, son. Did you snitch on me, B? Was it you?
How many years later is this? 30?
30 something crazy years. That's my guy though. That's my guy. No problems, man. No problems. I didn't have any problems with anybody in that room. I get it, man. Yeah, I was caught. If I would have got caught, I probably would just stay quiet. I don't know nothing.
Wow.
But not everybody built like that, man. They had to tell on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
How about that?
Oh
my gosh.
So, you had something that you want to talk about.
Yeah. So, I noticed over the pandemic and, the isolation and all those things, you begin to think about and value, things that you don't have anymore, or things that you're not able to do, especially over the pandemic, because we couldn't go nowhere. And I have, girlfriends that I hadn't seen, hadn't hung out with, just all those things. And and this year, and even more so coming into the end of last year, I decided to make a conscious effort to be intentional about having time with girlfriends. It's something that I think I definitely took for granted, that I didn't do enough of, or especially with COVID, it was like before COVID, we were all getting together, like, a couple of weekends a month, we would see each other. It was wine and hanging out or whatever. But Then when COVID stopped, well, not stopped, but whatever.
Yeah, the pandemic stopped.
When the pandemic stopped, and then it was just like just getting back into the swing of seeing people and spending time and having girl time and hang out, and you need those things. At least I feel like I need those things. It feeds your soul. It gives you an opportunity to be around people who are like you or not like you, or different, who are encouraging, who are inspirational, who give you something that necessarily I'm not going to get from you. There are things that women get from each other by way of friendship and sisterhood. Yeah. So I really feel like it's important for me to spend time with girlfriends, especially around here. It's lonely and folks are constantly overscheduled and in there this and that and all those things. So like me reaching out and saying, hey, you want to do brunch, or hey, you want to grab a drink, or hey, you want to do whatever, dinner, it's really important for me this year.
So like taking the lead, not necessarily taking the lead, but just being kind of, like you said, intentional about doing it.
I saw my girlfriends last Friday in Harlem for the first time in probably, I saw Nicole last year, but I haven't seen Cheryl probably since her wedding.
Right.
So 7 to 8 years.
7 to 8. It's crazy.
And we're in WhatsApp and we chat every day.
Right.
But as far as seeing each other, because life is happening. She's had 3 kids since I last saw her. 3. Right. 1, 2, 3. I ain't seen her. So I just think like, that was so great. We had dinner, we had fun. I got to watch them dancing, giving my Debbie Allen.
What they call themselves again?
The Fly Aunties.
The Fly Aunties. Come on, man. Y'all got to flip that.
The
I love
uncut,
it.
Shout out to the Uncut Aunties, whatever they going to name themselves on this Instagram, TikTok page. I need y'all to hurry up. 5, 6, 7, 8. We got to go. Come on, let's go.
You do have to do that with friendships though. Sometimes like, especially as people's lives progress, they have kids and careers and all these other things. It just doesn't happen. It's not as seamless as it might have been in the past. And you have to be intentional about, hey, let's get together.
Right. And I have different friend groups. Like I have friends who are in the same space as me, whose kids are out of the house.
Right.
We are empty nesting women, and it's a whole different conversation with them.
Right.
Like it is hilarious, cackles, good stuff. And I have my other fashion friends that I know from Stallion and jewelry and wine and all that stuff. I got my wine girlfriends,
wine industry friends.
So, you have these different circles, but it's important to feed. Is that the right word? Feed these to grow, to nurture. To nurture these different groups, and pop your head in and say what's up, and pop your head in over here and say what's up, because my last 3 months have been psycho. Like just everything that we have done since we got married, it's just been nonstop. So I'm looking forward to having some girl time.
You got to do it, man. That's good, man. I'm glad. That's good. I'm glad you're doing that. I think that's a role that I play in most of my relationships. Is a person to say, hey, we need to get together. We need to do something.
Yeah.
There's other folks that do it too, but that's good. It's a good thing for sure, man.
It definitely is.
The relationship, just like marriages, the relationships take work.
They do.
They take work. They're not just gonna be great on their own. You have to work at it.
Yeah, and it's more than just liking pictures on Instagram.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
commenting and laughing in the group chat. Sometimes we need to see each other.
Yep.
We need to lay eyes. Hugs. Yep. All those kind of things. I think it's important, and sometimes we have to get past our, oh, she's fine. Oh, she's okay. I looked at her pics on Instagram. Oh, she looks good. She's okay. You never know what somebody really is going through, that you might see this display here or there, but you don't really know what's really going on with them unless you lay eyes on them.
And that's what social media is, right? Just showing the highlights.
Yeah, the highlight reels.
The highlights. You don't know what's really going on, so checking on your friends for sure, man.
And checking on your strong friends, checking on your happy friends, checking on your friends with a bunch of kids, checking on your single friends.
Yes, indeed.
Checking on your married friends. Check on everyone, because you never know.
And then you got friends out there acting funny when you get married. acting like, you know what I'm saying? I got some. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So y'all know, still holler at your married friends, yo.
Yeah, like we the
Come
same
on.
people. Like,
Yes.
still call us.
What's wrong with y'all?
Yeah, ain't nothing changed.
Call y'all out.
I don't have him handcuffed to the bed where he can't go out, he can't answer his phone, he can't talk to people.
Nah. If anything, I'm handcuff her to the bed.
I knew it was coming.
It's an alley-oop. It's an alley-oop. You know what you're doing, yo. Dwayne Wade, LeBron James.
Hey.
Yo, good stuff. Well, shout out to you for that.
Yes.
For sure, man. Y'all doing brunch with some friends this Saturday?
Doing brunch with some gal pals. So get ready for the photos, the fashion, the lights, the alcohol free.
Yeah, right. I mean, with some of my boys on Saturday too. Just chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? A little chop up session.
Good stuff. We're gonna chop it up too.
Yeah. So, yo, man, shout out to you.
Thank you
for hanging out during this episode 16.
Thank you for being here, handsome
Man,
guy.
I do what I can.
Yes.
I had a couple things going on, but I said, you know what? Let me clear my schedule, man, so I can hang out. You know what I'm saying? With Shorty, she's pretty. All that, you know what I mean?
Goodness. Oh.
Cancel my.
Feels like I should
cancel
get
my
the baking spices back out.
The baking spices. Yo, man, it's your boy Brocky.
It's Trina Marie.
This is the Weird Brunch Podcast. Episode 16 is a redap.
Later.
Y'all be good.